Alright, this is Battle Tested Gamer. Getting ready to start chapter 6. I have a new setup here, so hopefully the audio is good to go. It should be. Alright, so I'm in the Zodiac Village. I always come up here, we'll come back. Roughly doing play every 45 minutes to an hour. Just depends on what's going on. Because I always want to keep my pills updated. Get that stockpile built as much as possible.
Mine eyes doth see the dell from the confines of this.
Well, surprised I was able to request some
the
pills
years.
there, but that worked out. Okay, I'll take that. And that, okay, here. Let me see what I can make.
A formula from Toshita.
I completed the final 3 bosses in chapter 5 earlier today. So the secret boss in chapter 5, the red boy, and then the Yaksha King, if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
The world is
All
a
right.
furnace. No shame.
So just to go over, for those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. Make sure I'm in the right spot here. Okay, good to go. So I'm wearing the Bull King set. You know, this is my 5th playthrough. So I was able to craft this on my 3rd playthrough. All my relics are unlocked. That's 3 playthroughs to get that. And my Destiny 1 is at the max level 342. I have 7 million wheel points there. And I'll talk about that as I go through here. Okay, I recently completed, well, about 2 weeks ago, going on 3, completed the gauntlet challenges. So I have all of the new weapons. I'm not using those for this chapter 6 run. Yeah, but they are great. Yeah, you got to practice and get used to those. But I have used those quite a bit in training. But I'm sticking with the mainstay, the Bull King. So you can see the vessel I'm using. The spirit. I do have all of them. You know, but like most gamers, most Wukong players, I don't use all of them. But the bat is very effective, especially with the chapter 6 bosses. Now I'm probably gonna have to change. I know I'm finding the inspector first, so I know what to expect there. You can immobilize him. I can freeze him. I'm gonna use the fan. So that's what I'm using for now. But as I move through chapter 6, I will probably change, depending on which boss I'm fighting. Okay, you can see the curios I have equipped. You know, I have 5 slots. I think by the time you finish your 3rd playthrough, or maybe 4th, you should have 5 curio slots, if I'm not mistaken. And 5 is the max. And as far as the curios go, I have all of them. Now, I've discussed this in the previous video, but the bottom line, there are a few that are very rare that you can only get 1 of. And there are several that I have 3, and I think 3 are the max for the one that you can obtain 3. 3 is the max. So just to quickly flip you through all this. It's a good thing to look at what other people have to see if you're missing something. And there are videos online to show you what you have to do to get some of these that you may be missing. Okay, so for the gourd, using the Supreme Gourd, and since this is the Infest build, I have damage reduction soaks in here, and I'm using the Jade Dew drink, so each sip gives you 55% of your health back. So bottom line, you don't need to sip as much. When are you using that particular drink? Okay, so I have a boatload of pills. I'm not going to focus too much on those right now. All right, just some people want to see proof, so just to show that I have completed a couple of challenges. So there you go. You know, some of these I've done more than once. Taking these on, in my view. I believe you have to beat the base game, the full game one time to access this. And that's beating every boss. But playthrough 2, some people may be good enough or may have the Desta 1 equipped in order that they can beat some of these. But when you get to the challenges with 6 bosses, I haven't seen a video yet where someone that was in like the second playthrough had completed everything. Now, I'm not saying no one has done that, but I haven't seen it. So most of the people that I've seen, most of the videos I've seen where they have completed all of these, most of those folks have completed 3 playthroughs, and they have the same things unlocked that I have. They have the life-saving strand, for example, which is a big help. So I would highly recommend beating the base game 3 times, which is not tough. You can do it faster with the maps, because it's easier to play through and get the areas and beat the bosses you need to using the maps. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot more time on this, but so let's get into chapter 6. I just want to make sure that I'm equipped the way I want to. Let me go out here just to check. Alright, so for the transformation I have it, the ebb and flow. I've used that quite a bit. Yeah, I believe I'm good. So I'm just going to travel to the first shrine in chapter 6. My little sidekick should be there. And he's with you off and on throughout the 6th chapter. Okay, so I was on my 5th playthrough when the update came out. So very familiar with the game. Where's my little buddy? Oh, okay, there he is. Alright, so I know what's coming next. This is the Inspector fight. And I would assume, well, I'm pretty sure he's going to have some new moves. You know, 5th cycle, after this update, he's probably going to have some new moves. I'm going to take some pills here, even before I get up there. Okay, I should be good here. I'll take this damage reduction. And I want to take this one. Okay, it should be popping in here. So I did not do any training with the Inspector prior to starting chapter 6, so I haven't seen what his new moves are.
Bad luck. It's a
So
dead end.
you're going to see those together. Yeah, just as fine here.
Nasty slanderer!
let you be. And now you have the gall to show up! Come at me now, this day will be your last!
Alright, big guy. Let me see if I can freeze it real quick.
Immobilize!
Okay. That was new. Thought I wasn't watching. Okay, I need to try to get my fan back. Okay. Got a little lucky there because I really used the fan before I should have. And I was able to get it back in time. And from experience, you know, you make mistakes. I made one. I used it too quick. But just hang in there. I mean, worst case, you're going to get defeated and have to go back to the shrine. I mean, go to the last rounds. So that's the worst case. Well, I didn't freak out. And it made it through.
It's Wukong's somersault cloud! I was wringing my brain out to fetch you, but this...
Okay, so chapter 6 is my fifth playthrough.
It must have been hidden here amongst the mist until it sensed the relics on you. Thanks to them, it recalled
Yeah,
its master at
familiar with the game, I've seen everything, but after update, there's still a lot of new stuff. Bosses have new moves,
Your mortal
new
body is too heavy
capabilities.
for me in my winged form.
So just because I've been here before does not mean there's a case.
All these henchmen of the corpse, what draws them to this mountain? Let's find out!
Okay, so I'm gonna have some fun here. So that boss, the one that I just fought, you know, that phase where you're surrounded by fire, you really need to have either the wind tamer or the, you know, the fan to deal with that. So bottom line, you know, there's really only two vessels you can use, either the wind tamer or the fan, to get through that. So there's a bunch of bosses in this area. There's really no priority that you have to get, you know, some of these in. You know, with the gameplay, you have to find, you know, the right bosses and get you and defeat them and get the Great Sage's armor, gear. So, there are some bosses in this area that have that gear, and there's some you just have to defeat to get resources, or they're in this area, so you have to take them out. For example, this boss over here on this tree, he or she or it is huge. It may not look that big from here, but they are. And this area is a great place to to do some farming for mine cores as you take out the big hippos that are in the water. Some soldiers will come to attack you. I'm not sure if they are defending the hippos or just coming to take you out. But defeating them will just give you some great mine cores. So that big cricket, grasshopper, whatever that is, that one has part of the Great Sage's armor. So we'll eventually hop on that. I'm not doing it right now. We'll take this guy out first. Okay, so normally I'll just go somewhere here in the back. Okay, so with this boss, he's pretty big. He has like a lightning attack, so he will electrify the ground, a big area. So this 5th playthrough, your 5th cycle, I'm pretty sure it's going to be worse. 4th cycle, I mean, it wasn't too tough, but you got to be prepared for that, because once you just got to get out of the way. So here, I am going to pop a pill, pop a couple. I'm going to charge up. Make sure I'm in the right stance. And you got to hit him in order to get him up from where he's sitting. He's slow, but his attacks can take you out. That doesn't work with here. I'm gonna try to get the green tiger. And normally he's down on the ground for this long. So normally, I know he exerted a lot of power there, but normally he gets up quicker than that, so I was kind of shocked that he was there for so long, but yeah, I was able to complete that. Like I said, he's not too tough, but just got to be careful. Okay, so there's a little dragon lizard type thing, I forgot what his name is, over here in this water. He's not too tough, but just gotta be careful. I'm not sure what the update has for me here. Normally you can see the water disturbed here, so let's see. I'm assuming he's here, but normally you can tell. I don't see any movement here. I think this is the right place. I'm just going to do that. out of here. At one point, he's gonna go underwater once he get his health down. Just like that, he's underwater. There's tail, whatever these are, bigger. Get him. Get him. That was way easier than I thought it was going to be. Way easier. Alright. Still fairly new to streaming. So I'm not even sure if I got my chat window open here. I believe it is. Okay. So I'm not sure if you're new to this area. But you saw the big grasshopper. He's on a cycle, so he comes over that cliff where I'm flying toward. He comes over that cliff, he lands on the ground over there, and there are certain spots where he stops, where it stops along his journey to that side. So there's a cycle. And he is on the ground, long enough so that you can get to him and get on his back. That was one of those hippos right there. All right, so some of these have mine cores, and there's one big king hippo. I normally have the, I don't know if I can really do it here. I'm just going to switch my gear real quick. No, because normally when I'm in this area, I will switch to the Great Sage's armor and staff. Because it's easier to take out these big hippos with. Just for the sake of it, I'm going to go ahead and equip the new curios that extends, the what you call that, Greek Sage form, or the Sage stance, Wukong stance. And I'm gonna, I didn't mean to do that. So I got that one. I'm gonna increase some of these. We'll use some of these for critical hit chance. And we'll leave that beat there, and I'm gonna do. I also want some. Okay, defense. Probably just do another beat since I have 3 of them. Okay, yeah, I know what I'm missing. I normally do a couple of these because this gives you critical hit and damage. So I'm going to switch this one and put another one of those. Yeah. All right, so the critical hit chance went down, but the critical hit damage went up. So I'm good with that. I'm good with that. So I got the Wukong. Make sure I got the. I don't need get to freeze any of these. I'm going to go with something that's going to give me some more critical hit chance. Okay. Well, that gave me more defense. I'm good with that. Give me more damage. Give me more damage. Okay, here. Really big problem. Okay, you're going to see in a minute here why I switched to the... So in this area, you can easily go to it. What do we got to say? See, that's one of the issues I have with the Great Sage's kid is that I don't think it's strong enough, personally. So that's just an example. I'm pretty sure I got some mind cores from that fight. I wasn't looking because I was trying to not to die right there, but missed. I'll take a pill. Let me use a life-saving pill. I got 17,000. 1700. I'll build up my focal point. I'm going to use the Young Tiger. Let me see here. Alright, so I got the Lifesaver Strand. Lifesaver Strand. Max out. Put the freaking maxed out. Great Sage. Should be able to handle those guys with no problem. Okay. So what I was trying to do is show you how I do my core farming in this area. These big hippos. Okay, I'm not sure what we're getting. That's a lot easier. Normally you'll see two. Okay, just a minute. Yeah, so with that Creole, okay. All right, so with that Creole, the Great Sage form does last longer. And that would cook right there. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, I'm getting some resources here. Oh, good Lord. What? I've never seen those guys come and then disappear like that. Alrighty. So there are some shrines in this area. Several bosses. Let me get oriented here. Okay, so I'm on. Alright, so this little tree in the distance, there's a shrine there. It's going to be crucial a little later in chapter 6. I'm just going to rest, reach the stock, get my mana back. Yeah, but in my view, the Great Sage kit is not strong enough for me personally. So, like those fight with those guys in the water, should not have taken that long. It should not have taken that much effort, in my view. Now with the Bull King, you're not taking as much damage, and when you do take damage, you're building focus. So in my view, fight would have been over in half that time with this kit that I'm changing to now. So it would not have taken that long to beat those guys. Okay. So I will be changing. So I'm going to keep this, this armor on. But as you find the Great Sage's armor, it will automatically go on. Then you can keep it on, or you can go back to whatever you wear. Let me see here. I am. Okay, I think I'm going to use this guy for right now. Yeah, I'm going to go back to what I was using. Always remember to use the right curios. These are important, especially when you're dealing with a big boss. So, Now, I wasn't planning to come back on, to start the stream again, but there were some audio issues. I was trying just to make sure I have those ironed out. Let's see here. It's almost more so just checking my audio. But I'm gonna get to a certain point and end this for tonight. Okay, right here, there used to be a trick you could do before the update. I'm not sure if it still works, but let's give it a shot. So, if you wait until if you have 5 curio slots or whatever number you have, you can increase your attack. Right now, I have 274 attack. So we go down. If you have this, if you have obtained this particular gold button, and I equip that, my attack went up to 292 now. Before the update, even if you change that curio, it will still stay at 292. So I'm going to go back to what I really want to use and see if it retains that same attack level. So still at 292. Well, I looked at this before, and say I move around a little, and reset everything. So I rested. I still have the same gear. Let's see what the attack is now. See, it went down. Okay, but I'm gonna try this one more time because having that increased attack, I'm gonna change it. And then I'm going to change it back. So right now it's 254. That's kind of odd. Okay, but I'm going to go here to back to it and see if it stays at 254. So I'm not going to rest. Walk around a little bit. And then go back and check. See, it went to 2. It's all. It doesn't work now. No problem. Just want to make sure I got the right stuff equipped. So I got changed out my curios. I have the Supreme Gourd. Let's see what drinks. I still have the Jade Dude, so I'm good. Now, will this work for every boss in Chapter 6? The gear works, the armor works, the curios work, but you will probably have to change the vessel. So this vessel doesn't work for one of the bosses I know for sure. That's the deer. Let me see here. This one should be good. I may change. Just depends on how some of the fights go. All right, we're good for now. Could take out some more hippos, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go to obtain the first piece of armor of Wukong's gear. And yeah, technically I already have it because I've been through 4 playthroughs and I just had it on. But with each playthrough you have to get it again. So let me see. The first one, good fight. I think I'll do the rhino first. The rhino's always fun. So we'll do the rhino first. Rhino's over here. This little open area here, this is where that cricket lands. One of his designated stops. I'm not messing with him right now. You have to be kitted out a certain way. You have to be at a certain level to be able to stay on him as he's jumping. Where I am now, it should not be a problem at my level. I'm not sure if I need to change anything, but I'm not ready for that. Again, that's just not really a fight. You just got to stay connected to him. So I'm going to thank the Rhino, and then I'm going to end the stream for tonight here. So, yeah, we're going to rest. Okay, so I have the fan. Lightsaber strand. I thought I rested. Let's see what's happening here. It should be 100%. If I rest, I mean, I did. Okay, so let me look at it. I can't believe that's time-based, but I thought that was gonna reset. I'm just gonna, if I were to go forward and start fighting, by the time I get to that point where I need it, it will be back. But just gonna look around a little bit. So where that red tree is over there, that's where one boss that has, I think, the leg armor. That's where the steer is tough. A couple different phases. The fan, from what I recall, does not work on him. There's some poison chiefs around here, big rock boss. Let me see where my lightsaber strand is. That's almost back. Okay, so I visited us while waiting on my lightsaber strand to come back. Let's look around. So there's a frog boss down there in that big open spot. And when you're fighting that frog boss, there's a lot of enemy soldiers that come out. So you're fighting both. And the frog will take out some of those soldiers, but essentially you're fighting the boss, the frog, which I believe is the last frog in the game. Yeah, the last frog in the game. You beat that frog. Also, you got some enemy soldiers trying to pop out. Okay, over here is where the deer is. He's in the tree over here. He's very tough, but fifth cycle. And I'll fought him many times, so it shouldn't be a major problem. I'm trying to remember where the shrine is. So I'm trying not to trigger the boss fight. I don't want to do that yet. Okay, I'm close. Let me see, I can't access the map. Okay, yeah, this map is neat. Very neat. So this is where I started. This is that tree, which is we're gonna come back there later. This is the one where Rhino is, and this is where I am. So I think it should be straight ahead. Should be straight ahead. Mighty close. Should be over. Double check. And normally you're looking at that tree from the shrine, so it shouldn't be there. Unless they have changed some things around. It's not over here. Let me get oriented. Because you can walk, I do not want to trigger that boss fight. Okay, gotta be over here. I know you're still quite a distance from the tree. This doesn't look right here. It doesn't look right. Interesting area. But no, it is not here. Oh, I see it. I see it. I think I see it. Yeah, right here in these red trees. Yeah, okay, I see. I was a little confused here for a second. I didn't think it was here. I'm not sure. Did they move it? With the update? No, I guess, this looks right. I just was a little misoriented there for a second. Okay. So we're good. I'm not ready for that boss fight. We're gonna do the rhino. This looks a little different, but confident this is okay. Okay, I normally could jump off a cliff and jump on the cloud. I pushed the button, but it didn't respond, so glad I didn't die right there. That would have been embarrassing. Let me come out here a little bit. Alright, so I guess that's right. Yes, yeah, I'm going back to where the rhino fight is. So that's fine. I'm gonna do that fight. And then that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna check the audio levels just to make sure it's good. So the rhino, I wouldn't say the rhino is hard compared to some of these other bosses. Just like the inspector, for example. The big thing with the head with the hand for the head. He's tougher than the rhino. The rhino, he has a, of course, the rhino has a big horn. When that horn is solid, it's there in charge, you can take some damage, but you can't do massive damage. You really got to do a charged attack, a 3 focus point attack, and hit the horn. The horn is his weak spot. Right, so you hit the horn, that stuns him, and you can do more damage, and then it takes some time for that horn to grow back. So that is the game plan for the rhino. The fan will stun him, will kind of like lock him, so you can do some damage there. I can immobilize him. So I think with the Bull King and with the Ford, I don't need that extra damage protection. So I'm going to change. I'm going to change my spirit. I want to be able to freeze him. He can do a lot of damage. So I'm going to pop some pills that will last a long time. Yeah, I only have 4 of those. So I'm going to try to do it without that because I only have 4. I want to save those for later. So I'm going to try this one. I want to build some focus. And I want to do this one, no. I can't believe my freaking bat is still enabled. That's okay. I'm going to this one. I don't know why the bat. I know I just changed. I should have made sure my bat was good to go. But I'm gonna tip this one without that. If some damage, I can build it back up. It's just gonna take some time, so it won't be there at the start.
Stop it! Idiot!
I'm gonna try to do an enhanced ginseng cut. As soon as I'm able. So I can stun him quickly. Almost got my back. Okay, I love it. Did that already.
Against my rate! Immobilize!
Okay. Well, he got me one time. He got me one time, but life savings strand saved my butt. So I get something here. What is this? So this is the chest piece. Yeah, these graphics are great. Graphics are great.
It can't be. Wukong's gold shot zero.
So my goal is to get
That
through
monkey was full of surprises.
all of
Just like
these
me.
boss
He had
fights,
his
all
way
these
to linger on.
boss fights
Belongings too.
without
They're set on killing
dying
those
and having to
mongrels.
start over. So that's the goal for chapter 6.
We've got to stack them
And that
first.
even
Or
includes the
these
Stone
scum
Monkey
take
and the
them.
Great Sage.
I'll go find the other
That's the
one.
plan. I've fought them so many times. I should be able to do it. We'll see. We'll see. He may have some new moves. Yeah, I fought them, during the challenges. It won't be too much different from that. I know what, doing the challenges, they only have one phase each. So, yeah, I could try it right now, but I'm going to wait. I am going to wait. I believe I believe I am equipped to do it. But that's a real easy task. You got to be quick. You can't take too long. But there's enough time to fly to him and to get on his back and get to the right spot. You just take your time. Okay, but I'm gonna see. I went to each of the shrines. Let me see here. I'm going to try to find the Poison King. This is a rock boss. Because I did that little water, the water lizard one. So there's only one of him that I'm aware of. The Poison King, there's like 2 of them, I believe. They're normally in the, yeah, there's one right there. Okay. That little rock right there, that is one of them. So I'm gonna attack him from a distance because I want to be able to pop some pills. And this is where that military training came in. Now, I'm not gonna hit him when I'm not prepared. Alright, so he's right over there through that clearing. I'm gonna give me some extra defense. I'm just gonna hit these 3. Got my bat. Okay, I think I'm ready. There he is right there. Now I'm gonna try to charge and run up to him and hit him hard, but he may have something new waiting for me for this particular cycle. 5th cycle. He does look different. In my imagination. Piece of cake. Okay. Not tough at all. But that's a fifth cycle. So I've seen a lot. I don't think there's anything in here. There should not be another one of those lizard guys. There should not be. I'm double checking. But you know that big rock was what's called the Poison King. There are, I think, at least two to three of those, and they're normally in the same spot. You don't have to beat them to finish the chapter, but you get some additional resources. Even that lizard guy, you don't have to beat him to finish the chapter, but you get some additional resources. But you have to get all of Wukong's armor. Let's see what's up here. And I've explored this whole area multiple times. So this is, the spot where I'm looking at, right down, straight ahead. That's where I normally get on, the grasshopper's back. I would come over here and just wait until he lands there and he's looking in that direction, and I'll jump on his back. Well, he'll stop there, then he'll hop on this little mountain right there, this flat top, he'll hop there, and then he will hop over there. So there's definitely enough time to get on his back. You just got to understand his cycle, and you got to be properly equipped to stay on his back once you get on. So that's the key to that particular fact. So there's a certain level of heat resistance you got to be, because it gets pretty intense before you get the gear. So you have to be at a certain level. Well, no, I think it's fire. You have to be a certain level of fire resistance. All right. I'm just looking around. There are a bunch of hippos here where you can get some mine cores. I don't need any mine cores or any more. I got almost 300 of them that are not being used. But there's a bunch in this area. Normally, I'll just make a farming run and just start. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. For those that may not be familiar with farming, let me go up a little bit. So this is one big valley. Where I came in is over in that direction. Oh, where he's looking at is over in that direction. So I will normally start on one. Oh, here he goes. You can see he stopped there. I'll normally start in one area and just sweep around the water at a low height. Hit any hippo that I can find. And there's a big one. There's like the king hippo. He will have more resources when you find him. So I'm not him or her. So I'm not sure if he's on a particular end, but I think I've found him on this end where I am now. So this is the end with the shrine, the mantis shrine. So just make a sweep of all the water at a low height. And you will see the hippos, even this little cove over here, hit all that, and then go and hit the other end. And I want to say there's probably 10 or so of those big hippos. They do hit hard, they do fight back, they do bite you. So they will take you out. So there's one right there. So they will take you out. And I do not want to be in this Wukong chest armor, but I'm not doing anything right now. So I'm just going to go to a nice spot to land and then end the stream there. So let me see here. And I'll just pick up here next stream. So I'm just going to go over here to this tree. I did see a video where somebody found a secret area and was flying outside of the map. We'll probably try that. I know where that person was. Let me see here. Yeah, there's also some secret armor back at the first ride and that. Yeah, one point on that secret armor, I wouldn't say, well, is easily found if you know where you're looking, where to look. So that armor, defense-wise, and let me show you what I'm talking about here. And you go to your armor, if you have everything, the lowest thing or the last thing in your kit here, this one, this golden tail crown. This one in the whole set, if you put all 4 pieces together, so let's go this set here. If you put all the pieces together, your defense level is on par with the Bull King. So that's an option for people who are trying to finish the game and haven't beat the game 3 times. Let me just show you. So let me take off this and put the Bull King on. So right now my defense is at 647. All right, and with the Black Iron Staff, your attack is connected to your defense. All right, so I'm gonna put that other armor on, and you can get this your first playthrough. If you beat the whole game, come to this area, and you know where to look. You can get this. You can get this arm. I just want to show you where the defense is. Yeah, this is the right one. So you gotta have the complete set. Alright. So with this complete set, in the dark iron staff, my defense is at 779. You know, it's using those same curios. Now, if I change the spirit there, you know, I can gain additional defense. I've seen this up to 9. I've seen my defense up to 900, you know, with this armor. Let me see. What does Big Baby do? Big Baby takes it up to 8. And you don't lose any attack. Who else has defense? Defense. And the highest defense, you know, for your spirits will be this. You know, top takes bottom, bottom takes top, and your Big Baby. So Big Baby takes it up to 809. And with your curios, you can add some things that will give you defense here. So you can easily get this up to 9 something. So this hits hard. This hits hard. Just as hard as the Bull King, if not harder than the Bull King. So it will protect you. The only difference between this one and the Bull King is that Bull King, when an enemy hits you or a boss hits you, you gain focus. With this, you do not gain any focus when you're hit. But the defense level is high. So for folks who are on their second playthrough trying to beat the challenge, those gauntlet challenges, this is a great option. You just got to change out some of these curios. I would probably change this to one of these. So if I change this to that. So my defense, I believe that went up. Let me double check. Okay, yeah, it went up. So defense went up, 841, almost 9. And I got another one. I could put another one here, but this one hits pretty hard. I think, you know, next stream, I will do a video using this. I may even do some of the gauntlet challenges, using this armor just to show you. So, but this is an option for folks who don't have the Bull King to try it. You're not building focus when you get hit. So there's one major thing. And the Bull King gives you some fire damage, some fire resistance. So there's some differences, but this is some great gear to use. You get the right vessel. It gives you some damage reduction. I mean, this one can do some work here. I got to do some testing with this, but this, I have used it a lot. Before I got the Bull King, I used it a lot, and even when I had the Bull King, I still use this gear quite a bit. So this is a good option. So this is, you know, the original Wukong set that I guess they were going to use before they launched the game, and then they switched to what we have now. So great gear. You see where my defense way higher than where I think with the Bull King I was on like 600 from what I recall. So anyway, that is it for this stream. Hopefully this information helps somebody. Not just if you have any questions, got a little too close to the mic there. Yeah, if you have any questions about my gameplay, or you have any things you want to get some information on, definitely reach out. Let me know. Always available. You can reach me on YouTube, battletestedgamer.com. Well, Battletestedgamer on YouTube, and also on Twitch. Just leave some comments there.